another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even if she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she filled to her double.
Yes. Shalom, sis. What do you study under? I know you study. You got the fringes on, the border of blue, head around you. You can't fully equip. You can't fully equip, sis. I like that. That's powerful. That's powerful, sis. All praises. I've been doing it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
7 years on it.
That's a little bit compared to my elders.
He trying to be humble, but 7 years is a long time to be out here in these trenches doing this. He ain't no child to this.
Oh, usually you see the brothers across the street. It's funny, like I was saying, one of the brothers that he used to hold camp with me across the street a while ago. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, look, my car. No, I said, hey, look, my car.
See, that's how we used to.
That's like the first time I see one of those. But yeah, bro, you have any other questions? We don't believe in the virgin birth. I don't know if you thought that or not, but yeah, we don't believe that shit. I don't think that at all.
Matthew 15,
in any shape or form.
Yo.
I knew the way you said it.
Aborigine out here. This
I would. What's up?
No.
Okay.
Oh, shalom. Yeah. Questions?
Come around here.
Yeah.
Come around.
We're teaching the Bible. We're out here teaching the Bible. No, you good. Eventually, we're out here teaching the Bible. Teaching. What's your ethnicity?
Mexican.
You're Mexican. I'm assuming. His father's black, right? So he would most likely be from the tribe of Judah. You would be from the tribe of Issachar according to the Bible.
That's right.
That's what we are teaching to wake up our people.
That's right.
Christ was a black man according to the Bible. Give me Revelations 1. I know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're that, because a lot of people think this guy right here is Christ, and he's not. It's the actual name. Right. That's right, because this right here, this is the actual person. His name is Cesare Borgia. He's the son of Pope Alexander. See, because they did this image in order to oppress us. Right. Because this is the very image of white supremacy. You got precept, get your precept. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're taught that this is the Son of God, we're gonna think what? That the white man is God.
Right.
Right, but when in reality Christ was a black man. Give me that Revelation 1, right?
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 from the top. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants.
So he gave his servants something to show everybody. Because if give me John, what you got? Give me John 7:38. I'm gonna show you why it's important that we know what I'm about to show you. Go ahead.
To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto the servant John.
So he gave it to John to teach his people something, right? Because we've long forgotten. We've been following this image. We've long since forgotten who we are and what it is that we're being taught. Jump down to 11.
11, saying, I am the Alpha and Omega, the first and the last.
So do you guys know who that is? That says that? That's Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Christ said he's the Alpha, Omega, the first, the last, because he's the first created being, according to the scriptures. Keep on.
And what thou seest, write in a book.
So he said, when you see, write it down. You got that in John 7:38 for me? Go ahead.
This is the book of John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
So now that's why we have to understand and believe what's written in this book. Because if not, we'll deviate and we'll be back to worshiping this guy. Right? Right. Well, what we've seen for ourselves, because us up here, we've all studied the scriptures. We've been around a little minute. You know what I'm saying? We've been studying a little bit, so we know something. We know a little something. Can you jump down to verse 12, right?
12. And I turned to see the voice that spake unto me.
Oh, he turned around. He saw the person that was speaking to him, right? Shalom out. Turn around. Open your jacket up. I'm going to show you, right?
And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
So he saw what's right here. He saw the Son of Man in the middle of that, right?
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man,
So the Son of Man is Jesus Christ. Of course, he called himself that at that, right? Go ahead.
clothed with a garment down to the foot,
So he had an outfit, a garment, right? A long tunic that went all the way down to his foot, go ahead.
and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
See, he came with a big old gold championship belt, right? Go ahead.
14. His head and his hairs were white like wool,
So yeah, white woolly hair, go ahead.
as white as snow.
So it gives you a texture and a hair color, right? Go ahead.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So red angry eyes, go ahead.
15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
So would you agree that your feet are lighter than the rest of your body? Right, so he said his feet were a brass, like this color right here, a brownish, right? Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you take a lighter to something that's brown, what happens when you light it? It gets darker, right? So it said his feet were dark and he had an afro, right? So one would think if his feet are dark and he has an afro, he would be what? Right? He would be a so-called black man, right? Look at the young man, it's powerful.
That's right.
Brother, that's right. Go ahead.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Would you agree that Hispanic people, we'll just say Hispanic people, would you agree that Hispanic people are allowed? Right? Would you agree that black people are allowed? Right? And now watch how loud this man's voice is, go ahead.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
He said a voice like many waters. What do many waters sound? You ever been to like, when you go to the beach?
Niagara.
Right? Loud, right? That's how loud his voice is. So when will one draw a conclusion now, right? That Christ is a so-called black man, right? But who did he come to save? Give me Revelation 10 and 5. What you got?
I got a precept.
Go ahead, bring me that out again.
This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Read.
I am black but comely.
You know what the word comely means? You know what comely means, all right? It means beautiful. So now read it with that context, right?
And let me just elaborate on it. Solomon is a descendant of Christ, or Christ is a descendant of Solomon or David. They share the same ancestry. You see what I'm saying? So if Solomon was black, Christ would have been black as well, right? And the Israelites would have been black as well. So it says, I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curse of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am